UFOs over Carrizo Springs. Chapter 1: Strange Lights. In the quiet town of Carrizo Springs, Texas, life moved at a slow pace. The locals were used to the wide-open skies and the sound of the wind blowing through the mesquite trees. But one fateful night, the tranquility was shattered. As the sun dipped below the horizon, strange lights flickered above the town, pulsating in colors that seemed otherworldly. At the local diner, a group of friends sat sipping coffee, their laughter interrupted by the sudden appearance of the lights. Panic rippled through the small community as people pointed skyward, eyes wide in disbelief. Chapter 2: The Abduction. The following days were filled with confusion. Several locals reported missing time, strange dreams, and even the sensation of being watched. Among them was Maria, a beloved schoolteacher known for her warm heart. One night, she vanished without a trace, causing her friends and family to spiral into fear and despair. As rumors swirled about the UFO sightings, a group of determined townsfolk banded together to investigate. Led by Jake, a local mechanic and war veteran, they sought answers. Armed with flashlights and courage, they ventured into the desolate outskirts of town where the lights had been most prominent. Chapter 3: The Recon Mission. It wasn't long before they stumbled upon a clearing where the air shimmered with an unnatural energy. Suddenly, a low humming filled the air and the ground trembled beneath their feet. To their horror, a massive UFO descended, its metallic surface reflecting the moonlight. Through the ship's open hatch, shadowy figures emerged, alien beings with glowing eyes and advanced weaponry. It became clear that they were not here for peaceful purposes. Jake and his friends quickly took cover, adrenaline pumping as they whispered a plan. They had to protect their town and rescue anyone who had been taken. Chapter 4: The Gunfight. As the aliens began to gather data from the surrounding area, the group made their move. Armed with hunting rifles and makeshift weapons, they launched a surprise attack. The night erupted into chaos as gunfire rang out, echoes of bravery mingling with the alien hum. Jake fought valiantly, rallying his friends. "For Maria!" he shouted, pushing forward. The aliens retaliated with beams of energy that illuminated the darkness, but the townsfolk fought with fierce determination. Chapter 5: A Hero's Stand. In the midst of the battle, Jake spotted a figure being dragged toward the ship. It was Maria. Without hesitation, he sprinted forward, dodging blasts and debris. He reached her just as the aliens prepared to take her on board. With a powerful kick, he knocked one of the aliens off balance, freeing Maria. Together, they fought their way back to the safety of the trees, where the others were regrouping. Chapter 6: The Final Showdown. As dawn approached, the aliens realized they were outmatched. They retreated to their ship, but not before Jake and his friends rallied one last time. Using makeshift explosives they had created from their surroundings, they launched a final attack. The ship shuddered and lit up in a brilliant explosion, scattering debris across the desert landscape. Cheers erupted among the townsfolk as they witnessed the ship's fiery end. Epilogue: The Aftermath. The sun rose over Carrizo Springs, casting a golden hue over the town. The locals gathered to celebrate their victory, but they knew the scars of that night would linger. Maria had returned, but many questions remained unanswered. Jake became a local hero, forever etched in the memory of his town. They had fought not just for survival, but to protect their way of life. As the days turned into weeks, the skies remained clear, but the legend of that fateful night would be told for generations, an enduring reminder of courage in the face of the unknown.